Welcome to Miller's Mods, ladies and gentlemen. So, my modifications to my game face trion have begun. I'm waiting on my new furniture for the rear, so I haven't disassembled this yet, but I already know how to take it apart. It's not real terrible. Just a whole bunch of screws. This is all like just a decorative cover that you just pull off. Not a big deal. And I'm going to get a new AR grip for it. I'm just going to put a buffer tube stock on it as normal. Up here, I decided to go with a sight from Foam Blasted to Germany. I love his design capabilities and his technique. It's just absolutely beautiful. And of course, this is Joshua Francis printing from France Foam Works. Up here, I replaced the slippery grip with a Worker VFG, which is just a common off-the-shelf grip. It costs like $8 or $9 at Out of Darts. Now, this is what got me some attention. Out of Darts just posted a muzzle scarf for the Game Face Trion, already designed by somebody in the community. Yeah, imagine that. Well, before that muzzle came out, I designed my own. This is how I did mine. I did mine with just the parts that I had. Okay, I used a muzzle from France Foam Works. Actually, what I used was the version 2 AccuSaber tip. What I did for this modification, and if you choose to do this modification, it's really simple. All you need to do is you just need to remove this muzzle, which just twists right off, and get yourself a barrel from an Eon Pro. I don't know how well you can see it, but if you look, that is a piece of 16 millimeter aluminum barrel, actually from an Eon Pro. What you're going to do is when you have that muzzle off, that barrel seats perfectly center down into that muzzle brake. Then what you do, you get some Teflon tape, a whole lot of Teflon tape, and you cover about halfway up with it, and you want to put a lot of wraps on. I can't tell you how many until you get a snug fit. Then what you're going to do is you're just going to kind of sandwich press it all together, right? And when it's like that, and it's all sandwich pressed together, it's going to be really tight, and it's going to be centered. The interesting thing about it is when I did this, I actually got an FPS boost. I was getting about a 10 FPS boost, between 6 and 10. And I was using Generation 3 Plus darts for testing. They gave 100 FPS in normal configuration, so which tells me that this blaster could take a longer barrel. I'm just saying, I'm just putting it out there. I don't know the calculations of the plunger tube yet, but this blaster, from this little demonstration here of adding 3 inches to the barrel and getting a FPS boost, and keep in mind, I do my testing after the scar. Okay, I got an FPS boost, so this blaster will benefit from a longer barrel if you choose to. What I also did is, after I sandwich pressed this all together, I took a whole bunch of just electrical tape and just secured it 100% and locked it into place. And of course, this is one of Joshua's scars, so it just unscrews, and I can put another one on, like this resin one right here, maybe, if I want to. But it's a very easy thing to do, and the only things that you'll need is you'll just need a lot of Teflon tape, some electrical tape, version 2 saber tip from FFW, and a 16 millimeter barrel lug from FFW for those saber tips. And of course, a barrel from an Eon Pro and the stock muzzle brake. It's real easy. It's just like building a sandwich. You just want to make sure everything's tight. And when you do that, it's going to center itself beautifully. It's a very simple modification to do. I mean, it's not hard at all. And like I said, I got a little FPS boost out of it. But it's almost done. But in any event, I thought I would show you the modifications I have so far, the scope, the foregrip, and my muzzle brake device. Now, I'm also going to buy the muzzle from Out of Darts as well, just to test it against my own, just to see which one is better. That's in a coming video, though. So until next time, this is Milo's Mods signing off.